All right, episode 84 of Find Music. I've been looking forward to this number. That was a very pivotal year in my life, 1984. My favorite band had a #1 song. Wow, how often does that happen? And that's got nothing to do with what I'm talking about today. I'm going to talk about two acts. These two acts are wildly different. The first one, well, actually, both of them I discovered on YouTube simply from my recommendations. In fact, there was another one. I put them up on the Find Music group at Facebook. If you've been there, you've already seen a couple of these, right? There was one that was ambient. I'm not going to talk about them. I need to learn more about them. That's why. And then there's one that is from Argentina. That's the one I'm going to talk about first. So let me bring them up from their Bandcamp website. Okay. And they are, I can only presume this is how to pronounce their name.
Ooh.
Gendema. Because it is Argentina. So you don't pronounce the G. I could be wrong, but I think it's Gendema. And right away, I want to draw the comparison. That'll make it easy for everybody. If you've heard of Deep Forest, anybody heard of Deep Forest?
Ooh.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe not, but the kind of music, maybe you've heard of it. This music is often called chill out. Very chill, very mellow, but it's still got a bit of a beat. In the case of Deep Forest, they combined ethnic elements, cultural elements, and Gendema is definitely Argentinian. Very South American flavor to this music, but it is marvelous music to just put on and make it your background music. But you can listen to it actively as well. I'm very tempted to play a snip. They're on Bandcamp. How bad could this be?
Go for it, Don. Take a chance.
I'm gonna take a chance.
Take a chance.
Well, here's the reason this even comes up today is because they have a new album just came out called Luminotechnica or Luminotechnia. Luminotechna. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, it's only got 3 tracks. You can see the 3 tracks now. I'm just making sure that this is working. And on Bandcamp, you can preview songs completely, not just 30 seconds or a minute, completely before you buy. And one of the things I love about Gendema is I've already bought 4 of their albums, which are listed down here on the right. I bought their last album, Milula. That's the one that turned me on to this group. And then I looked through more of their releases. I'll show you that on my music player, which I could also play from. That's true. Which is worse? Which is better? Well, to let you know that they're on Bandcamp, one of the coolest things they do, if you look under Buy Digital Album, it says name your price.
I saw that. Wow.
That's nice. That's nice. So that, of course, made me brave enough to go with the minimum, $1. I bought 4 albums, spending only $4 for 150 minutes of glorious chill out. What kind of chill out? Well, this new album, only, like I said, only has 3 songs. I might go with my media player because I know what's on there. And here, I'm not sure this will represent them as well as I think. I mean, if anything, they're getting more like Deep Forest as their albums go along. So I'm gonna stop this share and head over to the media player. Which is already queued up. There it is. So this album, Antibioticos, great album. Love this album. It might be their best. So there's also another album that I mentioned already Miluda. The thing that turned me on to even trying this was that they have that 7th song is 15 minutes long. Ooh, my kind of thing, long songs. So if I play from the media player, you won't be able to hear it because it's coming through my headphones. I just realized that. So I do have to play from the band's website. And even then, that might not work, huh? Yeah, it's not going to work either because I'm on headphones.
Try it from your media player.
We gotta scrap this thing because the sounds coming from my computer are going into my headphones, so nobody's going to hear it but me. Right? Logically.
I don't know that. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure of that. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, because I remember we did some early episodes when we first started out. We tried playing snips and we were playing it off our stereo systems.
I have an idea here. I can play it. I can play it so you guys can hear it. Hold on. Give me 1 second here.
All right.
If you want to.
It doesn't have to be because I also have one other group to talk about, which is kind of on the other end of the spectrum. This one, it's just so cool. You can go to Bandcamp, pay only $1 to try their albums. Like I said, this is chill out music. It's like Deep Forest, only better. I really love it. And you can put it on as background and you feel so good. But you can also listen to it actively. So that's Gendema. Okay. Now my problem is with this other group. I am a fan of SENRI Kawaguchi from Japan. She's a drummer from Japan. Jazz fusion style. Really good drummers, considered one of the top drummers in the world, if you believe the PR. And she did a project called SENRI 7 for some conference in another country. And so there were 7 players from Japan, each playing a different instrument. And one of them was Ami Nakazono, who plays saxophone. And so I really liked what I heard. And I guess because I looked at SENRI 7, YouTube recommended her music. And I checked it out and I loved it. It's better than smooth jazz because it's got great fusion elements in it, but it's pretty smooth. So I wanted to go the next step and buy the music. That's where the problem came in. It wasn't on any of my usual sources. And I went to Amazon. They had 2 of her albums on CD for $33 each.
Wow.
A little stiff.
How do you spell the name?
each.
How do you spell the name?
Okay, so the first name is AMI. And then the last name is Nakazono. Nakazono.
Okay.
Ami Nakazono. Yeah, so I haven't got her music. All I can do is listen to it on YouTube. And I could go to a tool to extract the music from YouTube. I could do that, but I'd rather buy the CDs or buy the music legitimately before doing that. I really only do that if the music is truly unavailable. So I guess I can do a shout out to a fellow who's trying to make a buck, John Beagley over in England. He makes music, I guess you could call it prog rock, but it's a very also new age because he's influenced by Vangelis. And his music can be purchased on CD and digitally streamed. It's on everywhere you look. But he did a tribute to Vangelis. He did a remake of the song Horizon. Not Vangelis. Horizon, which is a 22-minute song. Talk about an ambitious cover. Wow. So he was afraid of not being permitted to release it. So he just put it on YouTube. And it's getting a lot of hits because it's a really good cover with Robin Shell sings on it. He's worked with Robin Shell before. They have a group together called Life in Digital. And they sound a lot like Yes. He's got that John Anderson voice thing. In fact, he was considered to be a replacement for John Anderson at one point, but they went with someone else. All right, so if I can finish off this episode, I'll say, I highly recommend Gendema if you want chill out. If you want jazz fusion, Ami Nakazono is really good saxophonist. She's got a great ensemble, right? You always love in a fusion group if you've got a great bass player. They have a phenomenal bass player. It's just a very tight band. Check them out on YouTube. And John Beagley too. Anything by John Beagley. If you're a fan of Howard Jones, for example, that's his pop side. And then if you like progressive rock or new age, I mean, John Beagley covers a lot of bases. All right. So those are my recommendations in an attempt to keep this episode under 10 minutes. Thank you for your time, everyone.